Okay, unlike yesterday, this is going to be a short video. Yesterday, I sat down and started working on a few of the newer pieces that I'm going to be putting up for you guys. And I worked from some prints that I had done last time that were working on, can you see here how pixelated that is? And if you get up really close, things are kind of pixelaty, with copies that are not very fabulous because I rather practice on the pieces that are not very fabulous, and do the learning as I go along rather than work on the really good copies. Now, I do have in here, as I'm flipping around, you can't see any of this. I have a book I'll show you in a minute, but I wanted to show you what I've done so far. And I've got to say, these pieces, which are either Dutch or Swedish, I think they're Dutch, but then were also reprinted in some Swedish family magazines around the same time period. They are remarkably easy to put together. I did goof these up because there's a tab right here that needed to go in between this piece right here, which is a completely paste on piece, and I didn't do that, and that was on me. So I've learned a little bit more about this and what I want to add. Plus, you can see the learning curve is, do I need to put some backing in here? Probably. I was so nervous putting this one together. This went together so quickly and so easily. And you can see here in the bottoms, I've added a little piece of gray board to them just to give them a little bit more stiffness. And for something like this, I would also add little table legs and probably some little cross sections so these little paper pieces don't break. But you can see from this is one of the print examples. These white pieces in the middle, it's supposed to be cut out. So these are, I am just absolutely astounded with the quality of these. There's a little bench that I made that's going to need a little zhuzhing on my part, because some of the folds, whenever you have something that's folding over, you can kind of see where the holes don't quite match up. I'm not faulting it for that. And I didn't get this sized quite right. But again, this would need some legs and some bracers like right here and right here. This, by far, I was terrified to put this one together. And I did add the board underneath it. This part right here terrified me. It went together so easily. I even cut the piece out freehand, meaning I used my X-Acto. The pieces, the lines to cut out were really short, so it was easier to do it that way. The only major thing I didn't follow correctly was this piece right here, because this just absolutely kills me. It's got a lip. It doesn't go all the way to the edge. I thought it went all the way to the edge because, of course, I don't read Dutch. So I glued the bigger piece in place and then realized too late that this piece was a little too small. It was in the wrong place. So basically you have to glue together this long piece and then fit it into place and glue it down. I love that there's this little cap piece here. I think though, because I so want to do this piece for one of the tutorials. To add some more in here, I will be doing the board, the gray board in the top, but I think I'll also add some structural support in here with just some toothpicks or bamboo. And then in the bottom, I think to make sure these parts don't get dinged, I think I'm going to add either cardboard or little pieces of foam core, which I think would work really, really well. And instead of putting this here, I think I might pull it out and put it on top of the foam core instead. So this is a little wobbly for the first try. You can see some of this didn't go as, you kind of have to figure out which way the tabs are going to bend. Are they bending this way? Are they bending that way? So this, I'm just in love with this little octagonal piece. And I've got more pieces, like I said, for practicing for myself, because I'm making notations about, like, you skipped that one tab thing, you need to go back and do that again. I'm also going to be looking at maybe seeing if I can get a couple of brown paint pens. I absolutely adore using these Artesia ones, this double-sided one, because it dries quickly and the colors are so good. They're kind of muted and go along with some of the things that I'm working on. So I'm going to try to see what I can find in that, but I'm going to go on today and I'm going to make these as well. Now, you heard me say, okay, this is not going to be a super short video. Move these over here. I have, just to organize my stuff, I put this one in here because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Like, here's the kitchen stuff. And this is all just stuff I got. I got the paper things, the paper folders, and then the little sleeve covers at the dollar store. So I didn't even spend any money, a ton of money. So now they're neatly where I need them to be, and they're safe. So again, if this is something that you would like to do, it's nice to be able to go, okay, I have an hour or so, I want to work on something, I want to make one of these, and you go to your little folder and you pull this out and you just work on that, and then this is neat and tidy and you can put it away. Here are the nicer copies. Now, I went through and I did a little, because I put these PDFs together differently, and you remember me maybe telling you this yesterday. These are slightly larger. They're about 3 to 5 millimeters larger. And the copies are much better. You can see the crispness of the lines here. And I got it to, I'd like to even get it larger, but, you know, we all can't have what, you know, we want. I am just absolutely astounded by how well these are designed and put together, and how beautiful they look put together. So I'm guessing this is, because I know duke is doll, just like nuke in Finnish is doll. So I'm guessing doll furniture of paper. And this, I'm guessing this is silks. Lenstol means, I know in Swedish, this refers to, this word right here refers to, like, chairs. Taburet and I don't know what, citron something or other. I can't pronounce that. But these, I think you're really going to have a lot of fun with. I'm really incredibly excited to be doing more of these. And I can't wait to show you, to show you these things in real life. So you can kind of see, like I said, how I have everything organized. And once I basically just keep it down next to me. I also have another little separate one that I keep little scraps of paper and other things that I like to use in them. So I'll talk more about that when I start the tutorial videos for real. Does that make sense? So I am going to go back to work. And I hope you all have a really great Saturday, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, patrons. Bye!